New at 10, the state liquor department is getting a new grant to go after underage drinking, and it comes after a major bust a few months ago that made big news at a Tempe bar, where officers found more than 170 underage people being served alcohol. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly spoke with the state about what's going on. So what did you find out, Chase?
Troy, it's all outlined in this new report we got. It also said that this is the second bust at Tempe Tavern. The first one ended with 2 employees arrested for allegedly giving underage kids alcohol. This is what Tempe Tavern near Arizona State University looked like on a Thursday night in April. The problem, Tempe police say, is many of the people at the bar were under 21. According to the investigation report by the State Department of Liquor Licenses and Control, investigators made contact and arrested 174 minors who were at the bar. All faced various violations, including minors in possession of alcohol and presenting fake IDs. A problem Lieutenant Luis Zamudio with the Department of Liquor says is becoming more common.
It's very tough sometimes to really detect them. That's how good they are.
Tempe police showed us some have actual barcodes that can be scanned, but that doesn't mean it's real or undetectable, which is why Tempe Tavern was cited for accepting fake IDs, failure to protect the safety of patrons, and more. The report says in one case, the bar accepted a paper Arizona driver's license and a New Zealand driver's license. Now Tempe Tavern, in a statement on social media, said they did scan all the IDs that night, and the report confirms this. But it adds the high number of underage individuals and the acceptance of unauthorized identification indicate a significant failure by the establishment. It also said Tempe Tavern has done this before. 2 months ahead of this bust, there was another in February where the liquor department conducted a covert operation that ended with the arrest of 2 Tempe Tavern employees for giving alcohol to minors, failing to follow ID procedures, and accepting unauthorized IDs. Now the liquor department just received a $112,000 federal grant that Zamudio says will go toward undercover operations and prevention, not only for minors, but to bars to make sure this doesn't happen to them.
We want to work with the establishments and get them to understand the importance of this so we don't get any of consequences, not only to the state, to the establishments, but to these young youth.
Now, I did reach out to the owner of Tempe Tavern and asked if he wanted to provide any comment about those citations, but he declined. We're live in the studio. Chase Golightly, 12 News.
But 170 people in there. So they all had fake ID. Where are they getting these fake IDs?
From when I was talking with Tempe police a few months ago, right after this bust happened, they said that you can just go online and get them, and some of them are pretty realistic. I mean, they have that barcode on the back where you do scan and information does come up. But again, they say that's no excuse as to why bartenders and everyone can't still identify fake IDs. And in fact, the state is recommending that everyone at Tempe Tavern go through additional training to identify those signs of fraudulent IDs.
Yeah, because you can imagine how expensive it is for some of these establishments who get caught doing this. You have to figure out how to scan those. If those fake IDs are that good.
They're really that good, and when I was looking at some of them you can tell there's a little blurry where it says Arizona, or the names are a little bit blurry, or they feel weird. But then other ones, you would think that these are really real IDs. They're getting that good.
Wow. All right. Chase Golightly. Thank you, Chase.